Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Now let's continue with the 20th chapter, Social Problems of India and Challenges. India is a country with a huge population and largest democracy students. Here the people of different religion, language, culture live together. Coordinating culture, secularism are its characteristics. Indian society is changing from traditional to modern society. Many changes have taken place in it. With these changes, many problems have originated, which include socio-economic, political, cultural problems. In this chapter, we will discuss two challenges, students. One is communalism and casteism. Okay, many people of India belonging to different religion, caste, language have collectively worked for the freedom of our country. It is because of their efforts that we have achieved precious freedom. It seems to be harmony, unity, tolerance, etc., that existed in the past has withered away, removed away, evaporated away after the independence. Today we come across some negative factors which hindered, become an obstacle the peace and the progress. Such communal conflicts, caste, base quarrel, religion, violence, etc. This is a serious challenge to social goodwill, secularism, democratic values, and national integrity. Now, students, I am going to teach you communalism. Now, first of all, before explaining you to communalism, I am going to explain you what do you mean by communalism. Communalism, that is the feeling that occurred between the two religious groups. Okay, for according to one group their religion is best and other religion is worse. Love toward their own religion, hatred feeling toward the other religion, that considered as communalism. I hope you understood, student. Now religion is a matter of faith and reverence. Generally every person follow one or the other religion. India is a secular country. In Indian constitution, right given to the citizen to follow his own religion, propagate his own religion. Thus, communal behavior is against the spirit of constitution. When a group of the people of the religion and section oppose the other religion and section because of any reason, communal tension arises. One religion group oppose other religion, then communal tension arises. When the people of any religion or the section try to show superiority of their religion in comparison with the other religion and give more importance to the religious interest, then they took every citizen, not an individual, but from a communal perspective. See, according to them, their religion is best and superior and as compared to other religion. So they see the individual from the communal perspective, and such spirit divide the society. We have an example that this spirit divide the country into India and Pakistan. Even after so many years of independence, we have not been able to solve the problem of communalism. Communalism is a harmful in a different ways. It leads to social tension in the country, and people consider their own friends as enemies or rivals, means dushman, because of which atmosphere of difference of hatred feeling is created. So communal tension lead to communal riots and quarrels. All these things are harmful for democracy and national integrity and development of the nation. Now students, the struggle against the communalism. We know the communalism is a hindrance, obstacles to the progress of the individual, society and nation. Various steps should be undertaken to eradicate, means remove the communalism. At first, government should take punitive action, strict action against the communal elements to eradicate communalism from the society, means to remove the communalism from the society. Then second point, education plays the most important role in removing the communalism. In our education, the curriculum means what? Syllabus, students. Positive things have been included. Other than that, prayers of all the religions are organized. Social functions are celebrated so that children develop respect for their own religion. Political party based on communal ideas should not be given recognition. Political party means National Congress, Bhajap, or any other party. that based on the communal idea should not be give recognition. Spatial ethics. Special ethics are there for election and they must be implemented and followed. Radio, TV, cinema are the best audiovisual aid to reach the common people. Through them, message of secularism, tolerance should be spread. Such type of programs should be telecasted which promote national interests and nationalism. For the progress of the nation, religious leaders, political parties should work together to combat means to solve the problem of communalism. Youth must be forward to remove the communalism. At the social and education level, it should be tried that youth develop secular and scientific attitude. For this purpose, not only government but society should also try. Understanding the fact that national interest, national pride are above religion, caste, state, or language, and ties the people in one thread and nurture the nationalism, national integrity. So, nation interests and national prides are most important thing that are above the religion. Clear? Now, casteism. Students, you have heard four varna of classes, castes, that Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras. So, the people belong to the lower caste in the villages. They are not allowed to use their wells and everything, not entered in the temples and everything. So, that should be removed. Okay, caste have been existing in the social system of India since its birth. Thus, we may say that India's social structure is based on casteism. Earlier concept of casteism was different from what it is today. To fulfill the basic needs of the society, the task-based communities were at the base of the work division. According to early hypothesis, Varna system, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra was based on four occupations. Dwelling arrangement means their house arrangement and the occupation were based on the caste. Okay, occupation earlier also based on the caste. As per the base of the occupation was source of the income, some castes were getting low income, so they remained poor economically. Before the period of British rule, some communities were living isolated. Isolated means separated life, living in isolation. In the region where it was not easy to reach, like inaccessible forest, means the tribal people, Adivasi people, those who are living in the mountains and the forest region. Social culture life of these communities was different from others. They had their own prominent culture and language. Because of living separately from generation to generation, people of these communities could not develop because they living separately. So as a result of it, their economic and social conditions has remained backward. So forest, the people, those who are living in the forest, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe peoples, so they remain backward. Now, constitutional provisions to protect the interest of the minorities, weak and backward classes. Many provisions have been made in constitution for protection, welfare and progress of minorities, weaker section and backward classes. These constitutional provisions have been provided to protect their interests, to eradicate social inequality and to work for their welfare and development. So, which are the provisions? Now, first, Indian Constitution grants equal social, economic, political justice to all the Indians. So our Constitution given the socio-economic political justice to all the Indians. According to the Indian Constitution, there will be no discrimination on the basis of community, caste, religion, language and sex. No discrimination on this. It is mentioned in the Constitution the equal opportunity and equal status in the fundamental rights of the every person should get fundamental rights and fundamental rights properly. Moreover, the states are also given power so that they may discharge the duties as a welfare state. So it can impose certain restriction on certain fundamental rights in order to protect the weaker and backward class of the society. So the state can impose some restriction, okay, on certain fundamental rights to protect the weaker section of the society. The right to religion gives freedom to follow any religion. You can follow any religion. The main objective behind providing constitutional help to the minorities, weaker section, backward classes is to offer them equal opportunity, justice, status in the country. A special provision given to these weaker section minorities for what only? For giving them equal opportunities, justice and status in the country. Care is taken for these classes in the 5-year plan also. Now students, minorities. Students, you know very well minorities. The minority is such a group of the people which is not in a majority with regard to religion or language within certain region or regions. Okay, the people those who are not in majority. And you know very well minority students. There is no specific definition of minority in the Indian Constitution. Generally, a group of the people forming less than half of the total population of the region or country can be called the minority. Those who are not in majority, that's considered as minority. The concept of minority is not restricted to any religion, language or region. Just as a national level, the local religion minorities are taken into account at the state level also, not only based on religion or language. That is why the concept of minority at the national level differs from at the state level. If the community is in majority in any region or in the state total population, it can be minority at the national level. Contrary to this, a group which is minority in the state can be majority in the national level. If the group is the majority in any region, in the state it is minority. And the minority in the state can be majority at the national level. In India, minorities share equal rights with the majority. Moreover, special provisions have been made in the Constitution to protect and encourage their religion, language, culture, scripts, etc. So these 3 constitutional provisions that you have to learn, students, for the minorities. A National Minority Commission has been set up for protecting the rights, interests, welfare and the progress of the minorities. A National Minority Commissions. Second, the right to the religion, especially to the minority, assure that they can make propaganda to spread and propagate their religion. The law does permit forceful religious conversion. The law does permit forceful religious conversion. Any education institution that taking government grant cannot teach religious teaching. All the religious communities have a right to acquire and mention property for the religious activities. Now third, do not give the religious education. The minorities have the right to preserve their own script, culture, as per the cultural educational right. They have right to preserve their own script and culture. Any education institution receiving government grant cannot refuse an admission on the basis of religion, race, caste, color, language. Okay? Should not refuse to give the admission. All the section of the society have a right to retain, develop their own language, script of their own choice, and to establish and run education institution for protection and growth of their culture. They have a right to protect their own culture. Okay, the state government provide facilities to get the primary education in their mother tongue to the children of the minority. So these 3 provisions you have to learn, students, for the minority.